Hey guys, hi, hello, namaste, adab, sat sri akal, assalamu alaikum, vanakkam and khamma to all of you guys. Welcome to today's class and welcome to one more amazing and awesome class. The topic for today is your pair of linear equations in two variables. This is your fourth session for CBSE 10th and we will be talking about the linear equations, like the equations which can be reduced in linear equation in two variable forms. All right, so the equations that we are going to solve today, when you'll see, they will not be linear equation in two variable, they will not be, but can be converted in that form. That is what we are going to study today. So the questions whatever we are going to take today, there will be there we need to understand that how do I convert the equations into linear equation in two variables, and then I have some word problems also, so we'll be looking how to solve word problems as well. All right, so and the word problems what we are going to solve, in that also the equations form will not be linear equations only, but we can further reduce that to linear equation in two variable form. All right, so this is the plan for today's session and I hope all of you are very much excited for today's class. ठीक है बेटा. So my name is Gopal Paliwal, as you all know me, and I'm a master teacher of mathematics here at Vedantu, and I have done my graduation from IIT Dhanbad and I have been teaching for the past 5 years. So let's start the class. All right, so this was your homework question which I gave you last time, and I saw that some of you have already given me the answer. All right, so first let's see how this question will be done. So if you all remember guys, I have taught you a trick for solving these kind of questions where the equations, where the coefficients interchange. Yes, so I hope that trick was useful, because with that trick the questions are solved very easily. So according to that trick, first sir, let's say this is your equation 1 and let's say this is your equation 2. So I will add equation 1 and equation 2. So I will be getting 99 plus 101 is 200x plus 200y is equal to 499 plus 501 will be equal to 1000. Take 200 common, so x plus y is equal to 5. This is my first equation. Then do one thing, subtract 1 minus 2. So, oh, sorry, I can see you are not able to see the solution. So if I will add equation 1 and equation 2 guys, if I will add equation 1 and equation 2, 99 plus 101 is 200x plus 101 plus 99 is 200y is equal to 1000. Taken 200 common, x plus y is equal to 5. Then equation 1 minus equation 2 I will do. So 99 minus, change the sign. So 99 minus 101 is minus 2x. 101 minus 99 is plus 2y is equal to 499 minus 501, which is equal to minus 2. Alright, so if I take minus 2 common from both the sides, if I take minus 2 common from both the sides, so I'll be getting x. Here if I take minus 2 common, I'll be left with minus y is equal to, minus 2 I have taken common, is equal to 1. Alright, or you can say divided both the sides by minus 2. So this is my equation 3, this is my equation 4. Now these two equations also will have the same roots as the equation 1 and 2. So solve these two. I have x plus y is equal to 5 and x minus y is equal to 1. Add both the equations. 2x is equal to 6, x is equal to 3. Put x equal to 3 in any of the equation. Suppose x plus y is equal to 5. Put x equal to 3. 3 plus y is equal to 5. So y is equal to 2. Y is equal to 2. Alright. So remember guys, I have taught you this method. And with this method, the questions becomes very easy. So if you have not watched the previous session, please go to the previous session. I have taught you this method in detail. Alright. So don't forget to check that out as well. Now, so these are the students who have given the correct answer guys. So we have Sunita Dubey ji, Naladarshini ji, Ishan Kuldeep Singh and Teddy Gupta ji. Okay, so these are the students who have given the correct answer. Amazing beta. Say a big round of applause for all of you. Very well done for all 4 of you for giving the correct answer. Alright guys, and I would request all the other students also to please write the answer, homework answer in the comment section. Alright, and also let me know, like the homework question, the trick which I have shown you, how was it? Was it good? Did you all enjoy that? Because such a big coefficients equation solved like this. Alright, okay. Chalo, अब let's move to the next question. Beta, next question we have. So today's topic is equations reducible to linear equation in two variables. So what are the types of question? Now see here everywhere we need to understand there are different ways for converting a normal equation or an equation into linear equation into variable form. So let's understand it with the help of an example. This will be our star question. All right, this will be our star question. This I will be teaching you at the end of the class. And please remember guys, these kind of questions also will be very important for examinations, because there are word problems which uses this concept, and these kind of questions directly also comes in your examination. All right, boards, they never ask like simple 2x plus 3y equal to 5 and x minus or 2x minus y is equal to 1. These kind of equations directly they don't ask. They either ask you the word problems, or they'll ask you the equations which can be reduced in linear equation into variable form. So this will be our star question for today. Don't worry, the question will feel very easy once we will understand the topic and gradually increase our level. ठीक है, चलो तो let's move ahead बेटा. तो equations reducible to linear equation into variable. So what do we say? There are some pair of equations which are not linear. If you look at those equations, they are not linear, but they can be reduced. For example, if I have a by x plus b by y is equal to c. Now if you will see beta, here x is in the denominator, y is in the denominator, so their power is 1. So I can clearly say beta, this equation is not linear. Yes or no? This equation is not linear. But what if, देखो, I know this a by x which is written over here is nothing but a into 1 by x. Yes or no? X is in the denominator. So a is the coefficient, 1 by x is the variable. So if I replace 1 by x with m, so if I replace 1 by x with m, so it will become am. Similarly, b upon y, I can write it as b into 1 by y. And if I replace 1 by y as n, it will become bn. So now this equation has been reduced in this form. Am plus bn is equal to c. And guys, now see, if I take m and n as my variable, this is a linear equation into variable. Alright, so now suppose if we have a pair, one more pair of equation is given with this, then I can solve that pair either with the elimination method, substitution method, or cross multiplication method. Once I have solved that pair, then suppose value of m I have got something. Let's say m is equal to 1 by 2 I have got. Let's say. So if m is 1 by 2, what is m beta? I have taken 1 by x as m. So in place of m, I can write 1 by x. 1 by x I will write as 1 by 2. I will say x is equal to. So at the end, you will convert m again in the form of x and y, and you will get to know that how this, what will be the values of x and y, or what will be the values of variables given in the question. So it is very important to understand that what we need to do to convert the given equation or to reduce the given equation in the linear equation into variable form. So that you will get with the help of practice. Alright, practice more and more questions. I will try to cover many types of questions from this category. Look at the first question. Suppose we have over here 4 by x plus 3 by y. Sorry, 4 by x plus 3y is equal to 8. 6 by x minus 4y is equal to minus 5. Up guys, here if you will see, important thing if you will see over here, y term is in the linear form. 3y, y power is 1. Only thing is x is in the denominator. So what I'll do, I will replace 1 by x with, let's say, some variable a. So the first equation will be 4 by x can be written as 4 into 1 by x, which is 4a plus 3y is equal to 8. Second equation will become 6a minus 4y is equal to minus 5. Now I can use elimination method if you want. So let us say I want to eliminate y. So here I'll multiply this equation with 3. Here I'll multiply this equation with 4. Oh, sorry. This one with 4, this one with 3. So this equation, first equation will become 4 4s are 16a, 4 3s are plus 12y, 8 4s are 32. And this into 3 if we'll do, 6 3s are 18a, minus 4 into 3 is minus 12y, minus 5 into 3 is minus 15. Alright. So to eliminate y, we need to add both the equation. Y got eliminated. 16a plus 18a will be equal to 34a is equal to 32 minus 15 is equal to 17. Alright. So I can say A is equal to 17 by 34, which is equal to 1 by 2. Value of A we have got as 1 by 2. Put value of A equal to 1 by 2 in any of the equations. Suppose if I put it in the first equation. So 4 into 1 by 2 plus 3y is equal to 8, which is 2 plus 3y is equal to 8. Shift 2 over there. 3y is equal to 6. So y is equal to 2. I got the value of y. अब देखो बेटा, original equation the variables are x and y. So my answer should come in x and y. Y we have already got. How do I get x? बहुत simple है बेटा, very easy it is. By I know a is equal to 1 by 2 and a I have taken as 1 by x. So in place of a I can write 1 by x is equal to 1 by 2. Reciprocate x is equal to 2. Alright, so my final answer is x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 2. X equal to 2 and y equal to 2 will be my final answer. Okay, so this is how I have reduced it in the linear equation into variable form. Because of x was in the denominator, they were not in the linear equation into variable form. So first I have written 1 by x as a, then the equations got converted into linear equation into variable form, and then as simple as that. After, once I have got the value of both a and y, I knew I need to give answer in x and y. So a is 1 by 2, write a. What we have taken a as 1 by x. So 1 by x is 1 by 2, that means x is equal to 2, simple. Alright, so every question this is what we need to do. Alright, every question this is what we need to do. So we have got x is equal to 2 and y is also equal to 2. Next question. Solve the following system of equations, these two equations. Ab dekho beta, root x is given, root y is given. So now if I will take 1 by x as a, it will not work. है ना? It is 1 upon root x. If you'll see 2 by root x, I can write as 2 into 1 upon root x. So now 1 upon root x I will take as the variable. Alright, so I will say, chalo sir, let us say 1 by root x is equal to some variable a and 1 by root y is equal to some variable b. So the equation becomes 2 into 1 by root x, or 2a plus 3b is equal to 2. Now many students, so what they make the mistake is they take root x as a. Don't take root x is not a, 1 upon root x is a, because root x is in the denominator. Try to understand this thing, है ना? Then next equation, 4a minus 9b is equal to minus 1. Now to eliminate, let's do one thing. Let's multiply this first equation with the 2, or we can multiply with 3 also, whatever you want. So let's multiply it with 3. Only we need to add only then. So it will be 2 3s are 6a plus 3 3s are 9b is equal to 3 2s are 6. Second equation, nothing, no need to multiply. 4a minus 9b is equal to minus 1. Add both the equation. Minus 9b plus 9b got cancelled. 10a is equal to 5. A is equal to 1 by 5. Sorry, a is equal to 1 by 2. 5 by 10 is what? 1 by 2, no? A is equal to 1 by 2. Now this value of a, 1 by 2, I can put it in any of the equation. First one or second one, let's put it in the first equation. So 2a plus 3b is given to, put a as 1 by 2 in this equation. So 2 into 1 by 2 plus 3b is equal to 2. 2 into 1 by 2 is 1. So 1 plus 3b is equal to 2. Shift 1 over there. 3b is 2 minus 1 is 1. So b is equal to 1 by 3. Alright beta. So we have got a as 1 by 2, b as 1 by 3. That is very easy. Now how do I get x and y? Let's replace them once again. Alright, so I'll say, sir, we know a is equal to 1 by 2. Right? We know a we have taken as 1 by root x. So I can say 1 by root x is equal to 1 by 2. Reciprocate both the sides. I'll get root x is equal to 2. By root x, if it is 2, how do I solve it? Sir, square on both the sides. So if I will do square on both the sides of this equation, if I do square on both the sides of this equation, so root x whole square will become x and 2 square is 4. My x is equal to 4 only, na? Then only I can say root x is equal to 2, root 4 is equal to 2 only. Right? Okay? Similarly, beta, I can say, sir, b is equal to 1 by 3. So I can say 1 by root y is equal to 1 by 3. Again reciprocate. So we'll say root y is equal to 3. square on both the sides. So y will be equal to 3 square is 9. So x is equal to 4 and y equal to 9 will be your correct answer. Are you getting my point? So I am trying to replace the variables in such a way that I convert those equations in linear equation into variable form. है ना? I convert those equations in linear equation into variable form. Alright, so we have got x equal to 4, y equal to 9. ठीक है? Please don't stop at the value of a and b. We need to solve it further. ठीक है? अब बेटा look at this question. Solve the following system of equations. 7x minus 2y upon xy is equal to 5 and 8x plus 7y upon xy is equal to 15. Now you'll say, sir, what should be the variable over here? 1 upon xy, will I do something? So you know yaar, 1 upon xy, if I do something, it is not going to help me. Then I have not replaced x, I have not replaced y. Whole xy I need to replace that, right? So what I saw, sir, here x is there, here y is there, and in division there multiplication is present, x into y. So I can say, sir, it may be like that if I split the denominator, it might be useful for me. How? So let us split the denominator. So first equation will become 7x upon xy minus 2y upon xy is equal to 5. But here x to x got cancelled, here y to y got cancelled. We are getting the equation 7 by y minus 2 by x is equal to 5. This is my first equation. है ना? Same way, 8x by xy plus 7y by xy is equal to 15. So again, x cancelled, y cancelled. 8 by y plus 7 by x is equal to 15. These will be my two equations. Now I know this. अब देखो, if you want, you can write it as minus 2 by x plus 7 by y also. So I can take 1 by y as, let's say, a, and 1 by x as, let's say, b. If I'll do this replacement, the equation will be 7a minus 2b is equal to 5. I have taken 1 by y as a. Alright, and here 8a plus 7b is equal to 15. So if you want to eliminate, let's eliminate b. Okay, elimination method is always the easiest one, yaar. So here multiply with 7 and here multiply with 2. Okay, so what I'll get, first equation will become 7 7s are 49a minus 14b, 5 7s are 35. And the second equation will become 8 2s are 16a plus 14b is equal to 15 2s are 30. Let's add both the equation. Plus 14 minus 14 got cancelled. 49 plus 16, 9 plus 6 is 15, power 1, 4 plus 1, 5 plus 1, 6, 65a is equal to 65. A is equal to 65 by 65, 1. What is A, guys? A is equal to 1. Okay, let's put this value of A in any of the equation. Let's say first equation, 7a minus 2b is equal to 5. So if I use this equation, 7a minus 2b is equal to 5, put a equal to 1. So 7 into 1 is 7, minus 2b is equal to 5. Shift 7 over there, minus 2b is equal to 5 minus 7 is minus 2. Minus 2 to minus 2 got cancelled. B is also equal to 1. B is also equal to 1. So guys, we have got A as 1 and B as 1. ठीक है, what is A beta? 1 by y. So I can say, since A is equal to 1, I can say 1 by y also is equal to 1. Reciprocate, y is equal to 1. Similarly, B is also equal to 1. That means 1 by x also is equal to 1. Reciprocate, x is also reciprocal of 1 is 1 only. So x is equal to 1, y equal to 1 will be my final answer. X equal to 1 and y equal to 1 will be my final answer. So here guys, did you observe what I did? X upon xy, which was in denominator, I split the denominator. So 7x upon xy minus 2y upon xy. So when I did that, xx got cancelled in the first term, y got cancelled in the second term, and I got 7 by y minus 2 by x equal to 5, and which is a very familiar term. Yes or no? This is a very familiar term, right? है ना? तो this is how this question will be solved. Easy question है, देख लो बेटा. So now you'll just observe, if you'll see, the questions are not that difficult. Are you getting my point? If you'll see, once you understand the concept nicely, questions you'll not find the questions difficult. Then you'll see कि हाँ sir, questions can be solved every time. The same pattern we'll get to see. But to understand them easily, to understand them clearly, it is very important to have a proper guidance. And if you'll start doing it on your own, you might not know from where to start, which is the easiest problem. How to like go step by step to the top. That those is there. So guidance is very important in studying mathematics, especially in maths. Guidance is very important, because with a good teacher you can be a really good friend of maths, है ना. You'll start loving mathematics. ठीक है. तो अब देखो बेटा, as you all know, you are at home as well. There are some restrictions of going out. Schools will not work. So at this moment, to get a good guidance, to do good friendship with mathematics and all the other subjects, a structured preparation is very much required, and that you can get with the help of Vedantu's Pro subscription. All right. So to tell you about the features, before I tell you the features, I would like to tell you all that how much we do believe in our preparation, how much we do believe in our teaching, that we give you the promise of improvement. We give you Vedantu's improvement promise, that is VIP. In this beta, we give you the guarantee of your improvement. We are giving you guaranteed improvement. Guaranteed improvement. We are giving you the guarantee that you will improve in your marks. How amazing is this? Yeah, we are giving you, literally we are giving you the guarantee that we will say, suppose you have got 80% this year, we'll say you'll get more than 80%. That is the guarantee with in marks. That is on paper guarantee. ठीक है. And what if suppose you do not improve? Then in that case, take the whole course back. As simple as that. Yes, you heard it right. If you don't see improvement in your marks, take the whole course fee back. That is the guarantee that we are giving you. All right. So I think it is a very unique feature to tell you all कि guys, it's not like whether you'll be able to adjust or not. Come here, you see yourself, and you'll see the improvement. That is the guarantee we are giving. And if it doesn't suits you, take the whole money back. All right. So that's what we are offering you. Now, what are the features which you'll get in Vedantu's Pro subscription? So the first one, unlimited live classes. You can attend as many live classes as you want, no restriction on that, and all the classes are filled with fun and high level quizzes. So with quizzes, what happens is, guys, suppose right now as this session we are doing the premier one, so I cannot take your quiz, right? This is going to be a one-way interaction, which is the limitation at YouTube. All of you know that. But at Vedantu, when we are doing our live classes, that time you'll be able to understand that what quiz, how much you have understood the topic with the help of quizzes. You'll get to know your marks, right? So in the live classes, you'll get quizzes. You'll get to see how much you have understood. Also, students from different parts of the world, so you'll get to interact with them and see their knowledge, and you'll compare. You can see where do you actually stand also. Now, as I have told you that you can attend quizzes in the live classes. Also, when you're watching the recording of a class, even if you are watching a recording of a class for your revision or any reason, in that case also, beta, you can attend the quizzes. So even while watching the recording, right? Suppose right now you are watching the recording at YouTube, you cannot attempt the quizzes. But at Vedantu's Pro subscription, even watching the recording, you can attend the quizzes, see your name in the leaderboard, see how much you have scored. All right. So even watching the recording also is not going to be it's just one-way interaction, or you can also see how much you have understood the topic. Then the next thing, notes you will get, a quality test, assignments, also doubt solving. So we at Vedantu, guys, believe that no student should go with the doubt in their head. That's our motto. Every doubt is important for us. All right. So that is why in the classes, beta, other than the master teacher, we have extra teachers, dedicated teachers, who will take care of your doubts in the real time. If you are, suppose in the class, you got something, teacher is teaching something, you got some confusion in one step or somewhere, you can just directly ask the teacher, sir, I didn't understand that step, and he'll explain that step to you. So your doubts will be solved in the real time. It's not like at the end of the class we'll take the doubts and you have to wait till that time, and sometimes you might forget as well. Everything will be done within the class. All right. Other than that, guys, there are unlimited micro courses and crash courses. So with the help of micro courses, which is like topic specific course, you can attend, say, or you can complete a topic as many times as you want. All right, you're studying any topic, you want to revise it again, go for the micro course. You can revise it in the live classes as well. So with this feature beta, you can understand the power you're getting. You can study a chapter as many times as you want. You can do the revision whenever you want. It's all up to you. All right, so you can just see now all these features where you can do unlimited classes, you can study a topic as many times as you want. The fee, if you'll see, is very genuine, very reasonable. So for that, you need to see, they go out of all these features. If you compare it with all the features now, the fee is very genuine. So you can go for the link which is mentioned in the description box in the video, and in the pinned comment also the link is given for the subscription. At the end of the class, I'll show you in detail how do you go for registration, what can be done, what are the options. I'll tell you in detail. Also, please don't forget 10% off. With GPE Pro, guys, you will get 10% off. All right, चलो अब देखो, let's look at some word problems. ठीक है, word problems में बेटा try to understand this thing. What this question is saying: 2 women and 5 men can together finish an embroidery work in 4 days, while 3 women and 6 men can finish it in 3 days. Find the time taken by 1 woman alone to finish the work and also that taken by 1 man alone. तो देखो बेटा, this is like work, time and work problem, है ना? So in time and work problem बेटा, if you all remember, they have an inverse relationship, है ना? If a person works more every day, then the person will be finishing the time quickly. The person will be finishing the work quickly. For example, let's say I gave you a work to complete 100 chairs. You have to make 100 chairs. Let's say you are a carpenter, and I told you that you have to complete 100 chairs. ठीक है, I gave you to target to complete 100 chairs. So you and I both are carpenters. ठीक है, you and I both are carpenters, and the total target we have is, guys, 100 chairs. ठीक है, now you, since are young, you are new in the business, so you can make, let's say, 2 chairs every day. You can make 2 chairs every day, whereas I am very experienced carpenter. All right, so I can make, let's say, 3 chairs every day. I can make 3 chairs every day. अब देखो बेटा, so now you will be able to understand that if we both are working together, the total number of chairs which we are making will be added. So remember, guys, in this case, now in these questions, you will see every time I'm talking about in terms of work, है ना? Work can be added. I cannot say कि suppose if I'm doing a work in 10 days, you are doing a work in 20 days. So if we work together, we'll complete it in 10 plus 20, 30 days. ऐसा नहीं होगा ना? It will not happen like that, right? Obviously, if I'm alone completing it in 10 days, you alone are completing it in 20 days. Together, if we work, definitely we'll complete it in less than 10 days, because now you have come to help me as well. You are getting my point? So time, we do not add or subtract time, we add work. You are making 2 chairs, I am making 3 chairs. In one day we prepared 5 chairs. 100 chairs is the target. How many days it will take? 100 by 5, 20 days. Done. ठीक है, I cannot say like, sir, I will take suppose 10 days, you are taking 20 days, we work together 30 days. No, work, time is not added, work, we add work. ठीक है, that is the first important thing. So we make equations in the form of work. So the first important thing is equations are made in the form of work. ठीक है, that is the first point. Now try to understand the second point. Suppose beta, let's say I have to complete one work. Let's say I have to complete one work. This one work I completed, let's say, in 5 days, or let's say this work I complete in 5 days. Now every day I will have the same efficiency, you know? So if I am completing this work in 5 days, so every day how much work am I completing? Every day how much work am I doing? So this one work is divided in 5 equal parts. So I will say, sir, I will do 1 by 5 work every day. I will do 1 by 5 work, 1 by 5th of the work every day. So first day I have done 1 by 5th of the work. 1 by 5th of the total work. Second day 1 by 5th of the total work. Third day 1 by 5th. So in this way, if I add all of them, at the end I have got one work, total complete one work. ठीक है, if I complete this one work in suppose 2 days, so I will complete each day half of work, right? Correct? So if the number of days is given, if I give you that if you complete a work in x days, if you complete a work in x days, how much work you will do per day? So 1 by x work per day. This thing is very important to understand. That is, if a work is completed by, suppose a person X, or a person A, let's say a person A, by a person A in, let's say, X days. So work done in 1 day, how much work will be done by A in 1 day? So work done in 1 day will be equal to 1 by X. This is the work, 1 by X. Now if I have to make, now if I say how much work he will do in 2 days, I will say 2 into 1 by X, which is 2 by X. How much work he will do in 3 days? 3 into 1 by X, 3 by X, like that. Alright. And let's say if B, one more person B is there, who is completing the same work in, let's say, Y days. So work done by person B in 1 day will be 1 by Y. Now when both A and B are working together, we say their work will be added. So how much work they will do in 1 day? So they'll say, sir, A is doing 1 by X, B is doing 1 by Y, total work will be 1 by X plus 1 by Y. So we need to add the work. Okay? This is the basic for time and work problems. Now let's try to understand this question. So we have men and women working. Let's say their efficiency in these kind of questions, we take it to be same. What we need to find out? Time taken by one woman alone to finish the work and one man alone to finish the work. Okay? So let's say, guys, we'll say, let's say time taken by one woman to complete or to finish the work, is, let's say, X days. Yes or no? Let's say X days. So how much work she will do in 1 day? So work done by one woman, WMAN, by one woman in 1 day. How much work she will do in 1 day? She'll do 1 upon X. Just now I have told. If total number of days time taken is X days, in 1 day how much work is done? 1 by X. Reciprocate. Hai na? Same logic over here. So 1 upon X work. So she is completing this much work every day. 1 by X work. So we assume one work is there. So one work in X days. So in 1 day 1 by X work. Okay. Similarly, beta, for men, so I can say it's a time taken by, let's say, one man to finish one work is, let's say, Y days. So now I can say work done by one man in 1 day will be how much, beta? It will be equal to 1 by Y work. है ना? 1 by Y of the work, total work. ठीक है? So we got to know how much work one woman is doing in a day and how much work one man is doing in a day. ठीक है? अब देखो बेटा, let's start with case 1. Case 1. 2 women and 5 men finish the work in 4 days. Finish the work in 4 days. In 4 days they are finishing the work. So work done in 1 day by them. So work done in 1 day. How much work they are doing? So by together they are completing the work in 4 days. So in 1 day they will complete 1 by 4th of the work. They'll complete 1 by 4th of the work. Yes or no? Now let's make the equation. 2 women, how much work they will do in 1 day? So sir, 2 women, work done by them in 1 day. One woman completes 1 by X work. So 2 women will be doing 2 into 1 by x, which is 2 by x. So this is work done by the women, by the 2 women, plus work done by the 5 men will be 5 by y, 5 into 1 by y. So this is the work done by 2 women plus work done by 5 women. They all together are completing 1 by 4 work in one day. So we make the equation in work done in one day form. Okay? This will be my equation 1. Similarly, equation 2. Guys, equation 2, what should be my equation 2? So equation 2, if I will see, I can say, sir, 3 women and 5 men, or sorry, 6 men. 6 men finish the work in 3 days. So I can clearly say, sir, work done by in one day, work done by them in one day will be how much? Sir, 1 by 3, reciprocate the number of days. 1 by 3 of the work they have completed. I can clearly say 3 women, how much work they will do, sir? They will do 3 by x, because one woman completed 1 by x work, and 6 men will do 6 by y work, and in one day they have finished 1 by 3 works. This is the work done in the second case in one day. So the equations are made on the basis of work done in one day. So first equation, the white equation, is the work done in one day by 2 women and 5 men, and the second equation is work done by 3 women and 6 men in 3 days. Okay, so in one day how much they are doing? Work done in one day. So always beta, when we make the equation, make them in work done in one day. Okay, because work can be added, we don't add time. Remember, we don't add time, we add work. Okay, अब बेटा, now it is very easy, and now we just have to solve this equation. So if I will see at the solution, so we have 2 by x plus 5 by y is equal to 1 by 4, and then we have, what do we have now? We have next equation, 3 by x plus 6 by y is equal to 1 by 3. So I can do one thing, guys. I can replace 1 by x with a and 1 by y with b. So it will become 2 into 1 by x, so 2 into a, which is 2a, plus 5y is equal to 1 by 4. And if you will shift this 4 over here, it will be equal to 4 8s are plus 4 5s are 20y is equal to 1. This is my first equation. Similarly, from here, 3a plus 6b. Sorry, I am writing in place of y, I am writing b. I have to write b here. 2a plus 5b. Sorry, I know you must be telling me, sir, b. And also 3a plus 6b is equal to 1 by 3. You can shift this 3 over there. So 9a, 6 3s are 18b is equal to 1. These are my two equations now. These are my two equations. Let's use elimination method. है ना? So guys, we have 8a plus 20b is equal to 1, and 9a plus 18b is equal to 1. अच्छा, let's directly do the multiplication and then write the multiplied equation. है ना? Let's first do the multiplication only. So if I want to say eliminate a, because the coefficients of a are comparatively smaller, so this first equation I will multiply 8 and 9. So here multiplied with 9, and this equation multiplied with 8. So first equation will become 9 8s are 72a, 9 into 20 is 180b is equal to 9, and second equation will be 72a, 18 8s are, so 18 8s will be equal to 144b is equal to 8. All right, subtract both the equations. Minus, this got cancelled. 180 minus 144 will be equal to 36. 36b is equal to 1, so we can say b is equal to 1 upon 36. All right, put this value in any of the equation. Let's say in the second equation. So 9a plus 18 into b is what? 1 by 36 is equal to 1. So 18 ones are 18 twos are. So 9a plus half is equal to 1. Shift half over there. 9a is equal to 1 minus half is half again. So a is equal to 1 by 18. We have got the value of a as well as the value of b. ठीक है बेटा? Now I know that A we have taken as 1 by x. So A is equal to 1 by 18. I know A is nothing but 1 by x is equal to 1 by 18. So we have got x is equal to 18. Similarly, from here 1 by y will be equal to 1 by 36. So I can say y is equal to 36. So x was number of days in which one woman will complete the work. So one woman alone will complete the work in 18 days. One woman alone will complete the work in 18 days. Sorry. X is 18, Y is 36. Yes. So one woman alone will complete in 18 days and one man alone will complete it in 36 days. Okay? This is how this question will be done. Okay, so it's all about solving the question. It's all about solving the question. All right. Okay. Next question, देखो. Again, very good question. This question also is very question. Guys, both the questions which I have done today, they both are really very important. Next question में देखो, last question took around like 15 minutes or something. क्या बात है, nice. I hope that will be clear यार, है ना, because I have taken a lot of time, because students have every time they'll come up with the problems or how to make the equations, है ना. So that is why I'm telling you how to make the equation. So this question, Ruhi travels 300 kilometer to her home, partly by train, partly by bus. So देखो, what is the condition here? देखो, this is the total journey over here from A to B, है ना. A to B, this complete distance is given as 300 kilometers. How much? 300 kilometers. Some distance is covered by train, some distance is covered by bus. So what she is doing, Ruhi, she takes 4 hours if she travels 60 kilometer by train. So suppose A to P, let's say this distance is 60 kilometers. So this much she is traveling by train, and the remaining 300 minus 60 is how much? 240 kilometers. 240 kilometers remaining by bus. ठीक है, this is our case 1. This is our case 1. Next case, if she travels 100 kilometers, in this case the total time, all right, total time is equal to 4 hours. ठीक है. Then they have also given one more condition, that if she travels 100 kilometer by train and the remaining by bus, then the time she takes 10 minutes longer. That means in that case she is taking 4 hour 10 minutes. Total time will be 4 hour 10 minutes. ठीक है. Obviously यार भाई, train runs with a different speed, bus goes with a different speed. So if the speeds are different, time obviously will have some difference, है ना. So they are asking find the speed of the train and the bus. So obviously guys, in this question the major important thing is what is the speed of the train and what is the speed of the bus. Once we got to know what is the speed of the train and what is the speed of the bus, question will be very easy for us. So let's take speed of train. Speed of train as x kilometer per hour. Yes or no? Kilometers, hours, है ना. And speed of bus, let's take it as y kilometer per hour. ठीक है. अब बेटा, we know one more thing. We know that sir, time is given. They have given me the total time. Total time is given to me, and I know the distance traveled by the train. I know the distance traveled by the train. I know the distance traveled by the bus. I know the speed of the train x. I know the speed of the bus y. So if I know the distance and the speed, I can easily get the time beta. We all know that time is equal to distance upon speed. Yes or no? So I can say, sir, AP by from the time taken in train, how much time will be taken in train? So I'll say time taken will be train in the distance traveled by the train. Distance traveled by train is 60 divided by speed of the train, which is x, hours. Same way, time taken by the bus will be equal to what? So time, the distance traveled by bus is 240 kilometers divided by speed of the bus is y kilometer per hour. So this many hours. So this is the time taken in the train, time taken in the bus. I know, now guys understand, I know total time is 4 hours. So I can say that's a time taken in the train plus time taken in the bus will be equal to the total time, yes or no? By 4 hour, in this 4 hour, I don't know how much time is taken in the train, I don't know how much time is taken in the bus, but I know at the end whatever is the total time taken in the train plus total time taken in the bus will be equal to the total time. So this is the main statement which will give us the equation. So time taken in the train is 60 upon x, time taken in the bus is 240 upon y is equal to total time is 4 hours. This is my equation. This is my equation 1. Okay, this is my equation 1. Similarly, let's go for the second equation now. Second case. In second case, guys, let's say again this is point A, this is point B, total 30 kilometers. This time let's say point Q over here. By train 100 kilometers and remaining 200 kilometers by bus. Alright, this is by train, this is by bus. So I can say, sir, again here time taken by train plus time taken by bus is equal to total time. है ना? तो time taken in the train will be how much beta? Distance upon speed. Distance is equal to 100 upon speed is x plus time taken in the bus. So distance is 200 upon speed of the bus will be y. Distance upon speed, distance upon the speed is equal to total time. Total time they have told for 10 minutes extra. 10 minutes extra. That means 4 hour plus 10 minutes. If I will convert 4 hour plus 10 minutes in, let's say, the hours form, it will be 25 by 6 hours. Sorry, 25 by 6 hours. ठीक है, 4 hour plus 10 minutes, I can write it as 25 by 6 hours. Guys, do let me know how it came. है ना? If you're not able to understand, do write in the comment section, sir, I didn't understand how 4 hour plus 10 minute became 25 by 6. And if the students are watching who understood it how it came, do write in the comment section as well. Sir, this is how you got the answer. So that we'll get to know, the other students will get to know how this came 25 by 6 hours. Okay? So this will be my second equation. This will be my second equation. So beta, again, now you know, since the equations with the equation it is very much clear. Take 1 by x as a and 1 by y as b. So first equation, 60a plus 240b is equal to 4. ठीक है, 60a plus 240b is equal to 4. Second equation will be 100a plus 200b is equal to 25 by 4. If I shift 4 over there, it will be 400a plus 800b is equal to 25. Chalo, this is the equation. And here we have 60. So 60 and 400 LCM taking. Achha, again we have to take the LCM and solve it. ठीक है. So you can simplify these two equations, beta. Solution, I think now you can easily find it out. है ना? You can easily find out the solution. And I just put the values of a and b. Elimination method you can use, or you can use substitution method, anything you want. So here these are the two equations. Solve these two. 25 by 6 it is, sorry, 25 by 6. 25 by 6 hours. 25 by 6 it is. Solve both the equation. When you solve it, you will get the equation value 1 by 60, 1 by 80. So speed of the train you'll get is 1 by 60 km per hour. Speed of bus will be 80 kilometers per hour. Okay? Try to solve both the equations. I think after that it is very easy. We'll get the value of a as 1 by 60. So you will say 1 by 60. So 1 by x is 1 by 60, x is equal to 60 and so on. So I think you can solve it, although the solution is given in the PDF. Solution will be available in the PDF as well. Now, coming to the most important question, our question of the day. Solve the following pair of linear equation. Now, I think you must be very comfortable with it. Hai na? Can you not see? Can you see over here? that sir, I can see x plus y, 3x plus y, 3x minus y is present over here. But if you will see carefully beta, here we have 3x plus y, here also we have 3x plus y. Okay? Here, then I say here we have 3x minus y, here also we have 3x minus y. So if I replace 1 upon 3x plus y, if I replace 1 upon 3x plus y with a, alright, and if I replace 1 upon 3x minus y with b, see the common part, what can be converted. So if I do this, then the equations will become, for me what it will become, 1 by 3x plus y is a plus b is equal to 3 by 4. Second equation, 1 by 3x plus y is a, 2 is extra over here, so it is nothing but a by 2 plus, sorry, minus, after that we have minus 1 upon 3x minus y is b, 2 is also in the denominator, so which will be minus b by 2 is equal to minus 1 upon 8. Okay? If I shift this 4 over here beta, I'll get 4a plus 4b is equal to 3, and if I shift this 8 over there, so 8 into a by 2, 2 ones are 2 fours are, so 4a minus 4b is equal to minus 1. अब देखो how easy it is, add both the equation, b got cancelled, 8a is equal to 3 minus 1 is 2, a is equal to 1 by 4. Put a is equal to 1 by 4 in any of the equations, suppose first one here, so 4 into a is 1 by 4 plus 4b is equal to 3, 4 ones are, so 1 plus 4b is equal to 3, shift 1 over there, 4b is equal to 3 minus 1 2, b is equal to 2 by 4 which is 1 by 2. Now don't be happy sir, yeah, we have got the answer. No, this is not the answer yet. This is not the answer yet. We have got the value of a and b. What is a beta? A is 1 upon 3x plus y. So I got to know that sir, a is equal to 1 upon 3x plus y. And I have got a as 1 by 4. I have got a as 1 by 4. So I can say 1 upon 3x plus y will be equal to 1 by 4. Yes or no? A is 1 by 4 only na. Okay? So from this, if I reciprocate, I have got one more equation, 3x plus y is equal to 4. Similarly, b we have taken as 1 upon 3x minus y, and b we have got as 1 by 2. Reciprocate this, you will get 3x. Sorry. So from here you can say 1 upon 3x minus y is equal to 1 by 2. Reciprocate, you will get 3x minus y is equal to 2. Up again we need to solve these two equations further. Let's say equation 3, equation 4, add both. So 3x plus y equal to 4, 3x minus y equal to 2, add both, y got cancelled, 6x is equal to 6, x is equal to 1. Put x equal to 1 in any of the equation. So 3 into 1 plus y is equal to 4. So 3 plus y is equal to 4, y is equal to 1. Yeah, this solution is very common na, today. Many questions x equal to 1, y equal to 1, keep on coming, right? So this is how this question will be solved. Now beta देखो, these kind of equations we will be solving in tomorrow's class in the word problem, ठीक है? Or the next class word problems में we will be making these kind of equations. So it is very important to understand. So 2 times we are solving the equation. First I have taken 1 upon 3x plus y as a, 1 upon 3x minus y as b. Remember, I am not taking 3x plus y as a, I am taking 1 upon 3x plus y as a, 1 upon 3x minus y as b. So I got linear equation in two variable in a and b, solved it, I got the value of a and b. Then made the value of a, which is 1 upon 3x plus y, equal to 1 by 4. From there I have got again two equations in x and y. Solved those again. So 2 times I am using linear equation in two variable to go to the final answer where x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 1. Okay? So nothing new, continuously that method, same method which you are doing today, that same thing has been continued over here as well. Okay, beta. So this is how this question will be solved. We have completed 4 sessions. Last session is left, which is important word problems, in which we'll be doing the upstream, downstream, all those important questions we'll be discussing in today's class. ठीक है? So please revise this session. Now coming for your homework question. Guys, this will be your homework question. And please don't forget to give me your answer, and you know where you will give the answer, right? You know the answer, you will be writing it in the comment section. ठीक है, you'll write the answer in the comment section. ठीक है, so I'll be waiting for your answer, guys. Do let me know what is the answer you are getting, है ना? It gives me a good like it gives me happiness when I get to see कि हाँ students are writing the answers as well. Alright, now as I was telling about Vedantu's Pro subscription, guys, you can register for it by the link mentioned in the description box of this video as well as in the pinned comment. For example, let's say this is the video. Alright, right now if you the current video if you're watching, see in the description in the comment section, subscribe to Vedantu Pro now and one link is given, or in the description box you can see register for Vedantu Pro subscription, one link is given. Just click on that. ठीक है, here you click on edit if you want to change your grade or if you want to change your board. I am taking it for grade 10 CBSE only. Get started. Now here guys you have three plans: Pro Lite, Pro Classic, Pro Plus. So Pro Lite has all the basic features which I have told you: live classes, test series, assignments and notes, and doubt solving during class. Then comes Pro Classic. So Pro Classic has one extra feature, that is doubt solving app. And then comes Pro Plus, which is doubt solving app plus the personal mentor as well. So personal mentor, as you like, you can say your coach, motivator, supporter, any teacher role where you want to get your doubts resolved. So all the things will be like personal mentor will be taking care of it, and they'll make sure that you smoothly go through this process. Alright, so all these three courses beta, you can try it for 1 month. You can try it for 1 month if you are new. Alright, and once you have tried it, I am definitely sure that you will continue with the courses. Then you can go for buy a complete course. Here just make sure GPE Pro is applied. If it is not applied, click over here and apply right here GPE Pro. Alright, ठीक है बेटा? Okay, so then you will buy the complete course. Also when you're buying the complete course, suppose if the price, if you're or the fee, if you're not able to pay all together, don't worry guys, EMI option is also there. So EMI option is again very less. You can see like mere 2,500 something it is starting. So you can join these courses as well. ठीक है बच्चों, तो this is all in today's class. And any other query if you are having, please refer to this frequently asked question box, है ना? And now talking about the most important thing, Vedantu's improvement promise. So in that promise beta, as I've told you, we take the guarantee of your studies, and if you don't improve in your marks, take the whole course back. Only thing we want that you should be our long-term student. That means you should be our year-long student. And our second thing, we want like at least cover or attend 75% of the classes. Attend 100% also, we'll be happy to see that, but you should attend minimum 75%, because if you are taking the course and if you are not coming to the class, then even God also cannot do anything in that case, right? Okay, so okay, God can do that, but no teacher in the whole world can do anything if you are not studying anything. So 75% attendance is mandatory, and 75% of the test also you need to complete as well. ठीक है बच्चों, तो you are doing all these things, make sure it is our guarantee you will improve in your marks. All right, so this is all, and the batches are starting very soon guys, so please join, and the coupon code is GPE Pro for 10% off. So thank you so much guys. Please don't forget to like the video, share the video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Till then, bye bye, sayonara, khuda hafiz to all of you. Bye bye guys.